So should artists still sit down and do interviews about their music? We had this. Well, this was off of the Elliot Wilson and Cameron beef, or back and forth, whatever the fuck you want to call it, fake media wars. Um, but yeah, so do you think artists should still sit down and give interviews to like people like Angie Martinez, like real journalist type interviews
So
about
sorry. I am pro
okay.
interview. Um, and I also think there is perks to sitting down with someone who is a journalist. So like a Angie Martinez and whoever else now versus like a Shannon Sharp. And I guess Shannon Sharp is getting better, but the questions are just different. The way the conversation flows is different. So if you're going to do an interview, like, and you wanted journalistic style, you got to go to the right people. Because nowadays you can give an interview to anybody. Shit, they could get
Yeah,
on stream or on live and just talk to the
okay.
audience directly. So it's a different time now. But yeah, I am pro interview. I learned a lot. Like, even it doesn't have to be on video or audio. I learned a lot about Kendrick Lamar in the magazine interview. Like, so yeah, I'm pro interview.
Um, how I feel about interviews. Um, I don't really know. I think that they should, but I don't really know if it's necessarily needed nowadays. I don't know
Yeah, nah,
if it's necessarily needed. It's like
it's definitely not needed.
yeah, because
We're
like you
in.
said, go ahead.
Yeah. No, go ahead. Because it's the times we're in now. Like,
Yeah,
it's not needed.
yeah, like you could go on so many. You could go on some, like you said, you could go on so many platforms. Not only Shannon Sharp, you could go on streams, like you said. You could conduct your own type of interview. You could go to Gillian Wallow, where it's not so journalistic. You know what I'm saying? It's really like they like really chopping it up. What you have in a conversation with you, journalistic. Like Charlemagne will ask you some journalistic type stuff, like journalist type stuff. Like Charlemagne did an interview with Lil Baby, but that interview got pulled down because of what he said about Gunna. QC pulled that down because of what he said about Gunna. So it's like I don't really see a, a point in doing that no more. I would like for artists to do that, but I wouldn't like my some of my favorite artists. I wouldn't care if they did an interview or not. Honestly, they because damn near any information that I want to know about the album is in the album. I would want to know like the process of making the album, the thoughts, and how they came to the thoughts and how they came up with the concept and that type of stuff. But everything is in like there will be no question for me and Tyler the Creator on Chromacopia because damn near everything is in the album. I will have questions about like how it was made, why did you go this route, what was you thinking when you made certain songs. If that's what a journalist is going to put, and that's what I would want to hear. But if it's like talking about the album, I'm like already it's already in the music for me. So
Okay,
uh,
that's a fair point. I feel like a journalist isn't, yeah, they're not gonna ask the basic questions
they're, they're gonna
that,
dive.
yeah, it's gonna
They're
go
gonna dive.
deeper than just,
Yeah,
so tell me about this song. Yeah,
yeah,
nah, it's gonna be, but yeah, we're in different times now. Like, before, it was a matter of radio and interviews was a way to promote the music.
yeah.
It's not
No,
that now.
yeah, no, you don't need that whatsoever.